Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on whatever part of the world you're in. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming each and every one of you to the channel today. We're a little light today. We're only holding 17 folks in chat right now, but we're hoping to pick up some more as the day rolls along. I am going to be perhaps a little bit busy in the kitchen, even though I'm having leftover egg roll in a bowl. The recipe is in the food channel of my Discord. It's a keto dish that is really quite tasty. It's Asian inspired, if you will, with plenty of seasoning from rice vinegar and a little Thai sriracha and a few other little goodies. And there's an Asian inspired yum yum sauce that goes along with it that I will also be putting on the stuff. But I'm adding a little extra touch. Yesterday I made some gravy. Hey, there's Laptop Hound. Thank you so much for your raid, Lap. I hope you had a great stream, and we appreciate everybody coming in. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for the raid there, Lap. We appreciate it greatly. Anyway, talking about supper tonight, I've got yesterday I had, if you remember from Sunday's stream, I was talking about a sous vide chuck roast that I had in the sous vide machine for over. Oh, hey, in high res. Thank you for your follow on the channel, and one other follow. FDA underscore WA. I guess you'd say that FDWA, whatever. There's a new follow that came in towards the end of last stream that I happened to miss because I think I ended my stream before that person followed. But thanks everybody for your follows on the channel. We should be now up to 839 followers on the channel, and every last one of you, we appreciate you being here. So, if you remember Sunday's stream, I talked about the sous vide machine, and I was making a chuck roast in the sous vide, and it came out marvelously, really great. But we took the leftovers from that chuck roast and chopped it up into little teensy tiny slices, and made some gravy using the juices left over from the sous vide bag that the roast was in. I saved the au jus and used it to make a really nice keto gravy with a little almond flour and a little bit of xanthan gum to thicken it up. But I also had sauteed up about half my pile of mushrooms that I had picked up at Kroger the day before. So anyway, I've got leftover mushrooms, so I'm going to saute the last of those mushrooms and add them in to the egg roll in a bowl for tonight's supper. So it's going to be an interesting little experiment. I'm just adding a little bit to an already excellent dish. But if you ever wanted to see what those recipes look like, if you're on a keto routine, or even if you're not, they're really tasty things. Let me give you the link to my Discord, and if you are so inclined, you are more than welcome to come join us on Discord in our channel there, or in our server there. And I have a Foodie Heaven channel there, and I just put the link to the Discord in the chat. So anybody and everybody are welcome to come on in and spend some time with the old fart and all of the other hangers on that populate that particular piece of Discord server space. So anyway, here's what the plan is for today. We're going to take a look at all three of our teams, and including the theme team in slot number 2 in my lineup. We're going to look at all three teams in order from my number 1 diamond team, my main team, my Finneytown Flames. We'll look at them first and look at the good news surrounding them, and hopefully even better news if I can get a nice sim that came in at the top of the hour. I'm hoping to see a good sim there because I'm playing in the park of the person who's chasing me in that particular league. I'm in a diamond league. So we'll look at them first, and then we'll go look at the theme team, my Cincinnati area, my Redders. And they used to be the Marauders, but I decided to change them into my Redders with a capital R-E-D in the middle and a capital S at the end. So we'll be taking a look at them and see how they are doing in the theme team league that they're in. Then we'll jump over to team number 3, which is remaining a PAX only outfit, and they are residing in a bronze league, just like my theme team is residing in a bronze league, but they're in different bronze leagues. So we'll take a look at all 3 teams. Then we'll start opening packs today. We are going to open packs starting with team number 3, and then we'll work backwards to team number 2 and open their packs. And then we'll come back to the Flames, my diamond team, and open their plethora of packs later. And I saw, speaking of the word plethora, there was a Harris Heller tune that just passed by on the Pretzel Music here just a little bit ago. And it reminded me of a meme that I saw where the person presenting the meme was thanking another person for teaching them the meaning of the word plethora. He says, "Thanks for teaching me the meaning of the word plethora. It means a lot." You see what he did there? And see what I just did there? Okay, well, anyway, without further ado, why don't we go ahead, because we only have about 3.5 minutes before we take our first ad break of the day. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what's going on inside of OOTP. Alrighty, here we go. Let's fly in there. I'm on my main account that is in Diamond 357 as previously advertised, and it hasn't been that long ago that I had a simulation come up. And okay, nothing new in the chat. Okay, we do have 154 people in here. Not very chatty today, apparently. Maybe you wore yourselves out on Laptop Hound stream, which is not a bad thing. We encourage some chat activity here whenever I'm able to see the chat. So anyway, I've got 3 tournaments running here, and up here I've got a simulation that just came in, top of the hour. And like I said, we're going against the team that's chasing me, and we are in their park. So let's see how sim number 2 of this 3-game series, I think it's a 3-game series, how this one came out. So I'm really hopeful for a win, but I will understand it if it's a red L bar there on the top of the game. We will see. Whatever the game shows me here, once it finally lets me in, I'm hoping to see the blue circle of doom, which will tell me, there it is. Okay, I'm about to go in, and there I am. And hey, I won game number 2. I won game 1 and I won game 2. Look at what it has done. The Centralia Mine Fires were chasing after yours truly. They were only a game and a half out of first place, and my 2 consecutive wins against those guys managed to move them down to 3.5 in back of me. But take a look, the Ravenna Roadrunners that belong to Tandy Day 01, they're not backing down any at all. These 2 guys are chasing me like dogs chasing after a bone, you know what I mean? And as well as I've been doing this season, I started out pretty hot. I went 18-9 on Monday. And then on Tuesday, yesterday, I only went 16-12, which was mildly positive, but it was enough to move me up to 13 games over 500. Now, before I started this little road trip, starting me off in Centralia, playing in their park, I was 4-4 on the day, so I should be 6-4 now, and that's exactly how it appears. I started the day 34-21, 13 games over 500. So I've managed to pick up a couple games on 500. I'm now 15 games over 500, and I'm leading the division by a little bit more than I was just a little teensy tiny bit ago. Ravenna had been in 3rd place until this most recent sim, when I took another one from Centralia in their park and moved them back to 3.5 behind me. So they were, before this latest sim, they were 2.5 behind me. Ravenna stayed 3 behind me, and then Ravenna won their sim. I won my sim. So that's how Ravenna is staying a constant 3 games behind me, and Centralia has moved down into slot number 3. But it looks like it's going to be a 3-horse race in this division. Nobody in this division, except for one team, has won a diamond trophy. Laptop Hound, lots of viewers with meetings today. Aha, I guess so. Laptop Hound is dog sitting this week. Oh, I see you went today instead of Thursday. Okay, I understand. Don't have to make excuses for me, buddy. I appreciate you being there, and I appreciate the raid too very much. And did I get a bunch of snow or rain? We did not get nearly what was forecast. We were forecast to get anywhere between 3 and 6 inches. If we got 1 inch of new snow last night when we were supposed to get hammered, it got melted away by the shortly following after that period rainfall. So we did not get slammed like we were expecting to. All of the area schools around here, including Cincinnati Public, closed yesterday for today in advance of what they were expecting to be a disastrous weather event. Didn't happen, folks. Whoopsies. Yep. So everybody closed, including Finneytown. Finneytown closed. Everybody could have been open today. Every single one of them, except for maybe a few in the northern edges of Butler County, maybe Warren County, one county up the road. But Hamilton County, except for maybe the extreme western portions, I'm not sure about the town of Harrison, which is like right on the Indiana border between Cincinnati and Indiana. Harrison is right there on the border. There's even a shared metropolis of Harrison that goes over into Indiana. It's called West Harrison, of all the craziness. But they might have been at the edge of some of the snow that happened to stick around before it changed over into rain. But we did not get slammed. We did not get slammed. And Lap is saying, or no, Wildcat Bandit is saying you're supposed to get 8 inches in Oklahoma City and you only got 1 inch. I can understand. Yep, yep. I would dare say so, Lap, that, yeah, the team is off to a decent start in Diamond. But like I was getting ready to say, there's only one former Diamond champ in our division. And guess who it is? It's not any of the first four teams. It's these Jarrell janitors down here. They have a Diamond trophy. I have a distinct feeling they may be ghost shipping right now because they are not doing too well. 23-40, or maybe the RNG has just decided this is their season to go down to gold because they aren't looking too good. I don't think they're intentionally tanking. This is about the time in the game cycle when many managers decide to ghost ship. That is just to leave it alone until the next iteration of the game when Perfect Team 24 comes along. Then they're right back in the game again and raring and champing at the bit to try to excel in the game. But right now, the Jarrell janitors aren't doing too hot. And I don't know that I was expecting too much from them anyway, because I never see that particular manager. I never see classy janitors saying anything anywhere, either in the online forums, on the OOTP website, or in Discord, on the OOTP official Discord. I don't see them in there anywhere. So they've been pretty quiet of late, but maybe for a reason. And the only reason I can think of is that they're ghost shipping. So, but anyway, whatever the reason is, they are down here. I am way up here and enjoying my position for the time being. But I was further out in front of these two teams, in front of Ravenna and in front of Centralia. I was in front of them by a little bit more after Monday. It was more like 5 or 6 games. But they've been steadily chipping away at my rump, at my backside, and trying to take little pieces out of me. And they've been doing those little pieces, and they've gotten within 3.5 games of my lead. But I have not yet surrendered it. So if I do happen to falter here later on in the season, I can understand a little bit. I'm hopeful of getting a wild card position. Because look at the wild card position of my two chasers here is like the second and third wild card. So I'm not looking too bad. I could live with a wild card situation like that, especially given the magic that goes along with being in a wild card slot. Okay, if I can't be in a wild card slot, I would rather be the number 3 seed of all the division winners, and that way I get put in the wild card round so that I can be a wild card team. Only the top 2 seeds in the conference get buys in the playoffs and they don't have to play in the wild card round. But the number 3 seed of all the division winners has to play in the wild card against the other 3 legitimate non-division winning wild cards. But that's just the way the game goes. So I'm sure that everybody here has seen. Okay. Oh, I hope so, Larry Lapp. I hope so that this is my year, but I can't say for sure. We'll just take it as it comes and flow with it and make little adjustments along the way. I wanted to show you, I've been showing you as we go along here what my Kevin Brown card has been doing in the long relief role, especially after I went with pitch counts and batters faced limits on all of my starters. Okay. And Kevin Brown in long relief gets to be the recipient of a lot of game decisions because the other guys get their limits used up before they get to be the pitcher of record, and many times Kevin Brown in long relief gets to be the pitcher of record. I wanted to show you what this card is doing and what it has been doing, and I need to get out of here to get to another screen to show you a little something here. But right now, he's sitting on a 13-3 record, which is not too bad for a reliever. But let's take a look at his pitching stats over several seasons here. 3 seasons ago, he went 26-3. Then he went 22-3, and then he went 23-4, and now he is 13-3. They project him, I do believe. Let me see here. Oh, no, that's going to take me back one too far. They project him to go 32-7 so far for this season. Based on his current ratings, his current one loss, they expect him to go 32-7 if he keeps up that current pace. That is an unreal number for a reliever, let alone a long reliever. But anyway, he's been excelling in this long relief role, and this is the 4th season now that I've had him in this long relief role with the starters on their pitch count and batters faced limits. So they are doing really, really a good job of handing the ball off to him and let him be the pitcher of record, and we're in good shape from there on in. So anyway, so I see Huseman is saying he's hearing rumblings that the 4-man rotation isn't working as well as it used to. I was tempted, Huseman, to see about maybe trying a 4-man rotation because of my pitch counts and batters face limits. The starters, the top 4 starters, aren't getting gassed nearly as often. Now, there's more of an onus on the bullpen, yeah. So, let's take a look at the pitching staff, and you can see what the fatigue level is on my pitchers here. So yeah, right now it's looking about as good as it can look. I mean, like Pud Galvin right now, he's probably going to be my next starter. No, he's not. Hubble's going to be my next starter. Okay, so Pud Galvin might be. Actually, Pud Galvin, since he's higher up in the rotation, he might get to go next, even though Hubble is slated to go next. He's also 100%. So to have 2 starters at 100%, that kind of screams 4-man rotation, doesn't it? But I've been seeing the same stuff that Huseman's been talking about, that people trying the 4-man rotation, it's just not working so well. So I'm keeping my 5-man there for now and keeping my 7 relievers, 5 starters, 7 relievers, and that gives me a pitching staff of 12, which is plenty fine for me. But anyway, you see what we're looking at there. Take a look at my numbers up here. Take a look at my numbers. Mo Rivera, 1.83 ERA with a 1.07 whip. Let's go. My first full season with this Mo Rivera card. I targeted him towards the end of the previous season, and he only got to make 3 appearances for me, but he excelled in all 3 of those appearances, I should say. So he did pretty doggone nicely for himself. 1.66 ERA, and I'm sorry, it's Eck that's got the 1.66. Mo Rivera's got the 1.83. by virtue of the fact that Eckersley is a 1.66, I've got him with my lowest ERA in the final relief role. Of my three nasty boys here at the end of my bullpen, I got Lee Smith rocking a 4.58, so I've got him in the earliest slot in sixth inning or later. Then Mo Rivera with a 1.83 in the next slot. And then Eck, since he has the lowest ERA, he gets to appear last. But they don't have much in the way of saves. But take a look at Mo Rivera here. He's 3-2 on the season. Lee Smith is 1-2 on the season, and Eck is undefeated at 3-0. So of my starters up here, Carl Hubble had been in my relief corps, and I ended up moving Vida Blue and Sandy Koufax down because they were stinking out loud in the starting rotation. And you can see from their ERAs over here that they're still not holding up very much of their own weight. 5.31 on Vida and 6.81 on the left arm of God is his nickname. But anyway, they're having a little bit of a rough season. So I moved Hubble over here. I also moved let's see, who else did I move over here? I moved Roy Halladay over here. Halladay is excelling. He's only had, 15 games started? No, I'm sorry. It was Pud Galvin. Pud Galvin I moved over. About the same time that I moved over, I moved him over the same time I did Royce. And I only did one swap to get Koufax the heck out of there, and I put Carl Hubble in from middle relief over here, and he's doing pretty well with the 2.27. I have to look at my games started to tell me who lined up with who here. So yeah, these two made a move together from middle relief up to the starting rotation. These two started the season there in the rotation, and Carl Hubble was a very late move from middle relief over to the starting rotation. But the starting pitching here is not doing too badly. Where the top ERA is only a 3.45. Take a look at my home screen here and you can see the good news. My starter's ERA is second in the entire conference, and my bullpen is fifth. But let me show you something else a little bit interesting here in the league news. If we take a look at the latest All-Star Game voting, take a look in the top three slots in the relievers. I have all three of them. Hubble, before I moved him from middle relief over to my starting rotation, he got slotted in here in the All-Star voting. They slotted him in as a reliever. He's number 3 in the relief voting. There's Eck in number 2 in the relief voting, and my Mo Rivera is number 1 in the relief voting. So we're kind of cooking it right here for right now. My Lou Gehrig is leading the race for DH, and I don't think I have anybody else in any of the... Well, okay, I forgot about Mickey Cochran up here, second in the catcher race. He had been leading a season or two, or let's see, I think in the first round he might have been leading. No, he wasn't. It was last season that he led for most of the way and got to be the starting catcher in last season's All-Star game. But he's in second place, so he's really holding up his own there. The strongest vote recipient in the game is this Rogers Hornsby right here, that is owned by Moho Mo. That is owned by Ken Griffey Jr. I don't know that particular manager, but they've won Diamond. Look at 3 times. 3 times that team has won Diamond. So they're in my conference, so I got to deal with them sooner or later. So yeah, I have a pretty strong set of competitors in my division. Why don't we take a look and see what the league looks like? Because this is my first stream in on this particular season. I don't think any of you guys have seen what my league looks like, because I've got some familiar names in here and some really good competition, especially on the other side of the table. It's really loaded on my side. I'm sorry, it's loaded on my side of the table and not so much on the other side of the table. I'm getting my seasons mixed up. That's what the old fart brain does to you. Okay, let's see what the standings look like. And yes, there we are. Okay, over here I'm in the AC. I'm in the East. Take a look at this division of what could be a division of death. The Lamarinda Star Crushers, Admiral Relativity, they have won Diamond once in first place by 3.5 games over the Scarborough Tigers, owned by Roman a Day, otherwise known in Twitch as Roman a Day Twitch. And he's in second place. Then we got the Glendale Golden Grizzlies, 2-time Diamond champs, owned by my pharmacist friend Agriabrock, who started out as his pharmacy job had him in Arizona for a while in the Phoenix area, and he's just recently, within the last year and a half or so, moved back to his home country back in Minnesota. So he is in third place in this division. The Norview Chiefs, that's a team that I've seen so frequently in bronze tournaments. They have not won a Diamond Championship, but take a look. Sly Yank is their manager. And with those 3 Diamond winners up above him, I'm not surprised to see him in fourth place. But he's a strong team too. The Vidal Buckeyes are in here in fifth place, and they have had a little bit of difficulty. They have won gold. Opal Dog, I'm not too familiar with that particular manager, but they're having a rough go of it at a 365 percentage, 17 games out of the lead of the Lamarinda Star Crushers of Admiral Relativity. So let's get out of there and go back to the standings and make it to the Central. Here's another OP team for Diamond. 3-time Diamond champ, the Pittsburgh or PGH Beaches. Okay, there they are, owned by FJC1. I don't know that manager too well. Okay, yes, I'm glad to see Houston, man. I'm glad to see Garrick producing in Diamond as well. I'm really glad to see him there. Okay, then there's the Mo-Ho Mo of Ken Griffey Jr., 3-time Diamond champs themselves. And look at who's here. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Canterbury Tales that belong to, guess who? Eleanor Frisbee from here in Twitch. Eleanor Frisbee has a 2-time Diamond champion there in the Canterbury Tales. These other 2 teams have yet to see a Diamond trophy. The Grit Dimitri Park, owned by Real One OK, and the Botafogo Sao Paulo, owned by Steve Balboni. We've seen those teams around here, hither and yon, but they look fairly new to me in Diamond. So here they are up against 3 really strong teams in this particular division. So there are 3 Diamond champs in the other 2 divisions. I only have 1 Diamond champ to deal with in mine, and they're either ghost shipping or doing something else, but I won't go into speculation on that. But the Jarrell Janitors are my only Diamond champ in my division, and right now everybody in the division seems to be getting the best of them. Okay, over here, flying under an Australian flag in the NC now, the NC East, the Melbourne Mongoose that belong to Fraser, 4-time Diamond champs, and they, I think, are the only Diamond champs in this entire division. Okay, the Toronto Blue Pose, guess what they're named after? Flying under Canadian flag. Okay, 33-30. They are only 4 games in back of the Mongoose. The Columbus Evil Squirrels, 4.5 games back, owned by Buckeye. I wonder where they're from. Okay, the Windsor Warriors, we see them in bronze tournaments on occasion. They're in 4th place. They've not won Diamond. And the Tamiami Bolts, and somebody straightened me out on the pronunciation on that, because it's a town that's not anywhere close to Miami in its pronunciation. But the Tamiami Bolts, under a German flag owned by Verona, they're bringing up the rear here in the NC East. Now there's another familiar team, the Melmond Leeches. Okay, I got a sim coming in, so we got to come in here. They are the only former Diamond champs in this division. Ooh, okay, I lost game number 3, so now that took a whole game off of my division lead, and these guys are going to be breathing down my neck. I got 1 more game to play in Centralia. They're going to try to even up the 4-game series at 2 games apiece in the very next sim coming in. So anyway, let's get back to the league. I think it was back here. Yeah, here we go. The Melmond Leeches, I think, are the only diamond winner in this division. Goat Fishman is their manager. The Austin Avengers, Gel Singer J, the Portland Gluten Free Bats, owned by Gutzor, the Nashville Anarchists, owned by Lord of the Onion Rings. I like that name. That's a cool manager name. And the Tuscaloosa Tacos, owned by Choco Taco. But the Melmond Leeches, being the only returning diamond champ in that division, they are leading, understandably. Now, how about down here in the NC West? The RPI Engineers, they've won gold, but not diamond. The Coffeetown Kitties are the former diamond champs, and they are 3 games in back of the RPI Engineers, who are looking to get their first diamond trophy. Chief Eagle Plume has the Engineers, and Waffles has the Coffeetown Kitties. Kamloops Wildfire, that belong to Big Chocolate 69, they're right here, 5 games back. The Thomastown Strongbows, Thomas Lance is the manager there, flying under a Welsh flag, I might add. And the Sangiovese Vintners, that are owned by Mud Painter, and they've won gold a couple of times, but they're bringing up the rear in this division. So we have a whole lot of Diamond Championship representation over in the AC, and only 1 per division over here in the NC. So I'm expecting Coffeetown to make a run for it here soon and give the RPI Engineers their best shot, so that way we would see an expected diamond sweep of diamond champions over here in the division winners on the NC side. But over here, it ain't going to happen, I don't think, because in my division anyway, the only diamond champs over here, the Jarrell Janitors, they're not doing so good. So I'll expect to see them stay down there or maybe go a little worse. And now here you can see how the Ravenna Roadrunners and the Centralia Minefires are catching up with my rump so they can take bites out of it. I've only gone 5-5 in my last 10, and look at here, 7-3 and 6-4. That's gaining ground on this old fart. So I hope to be able to maintain a little bit better pace to help keep these guys at bay, because I don't like having chunks taken out of my rump. I prefer to have my backside in one piece. Thank you very little. Okay, so anyway, that's what my Diamond Flames are looking like, and the environment that they are competing in. So let's come out of here and see if there's anything to see on my tournament front. Because these guys have picked up, you've noticed, 85 packs since the last time we ripped on Saturday. Last Saturday stream, we cleaned out the house, and they've been picking up packs ever since. And we already have our 5 drops in for today and nothing else in today's action. We got 27 packs in yesterday. I think we had somewhere either in the mid-20s or right around a 25 Pack-a-Palooza, whatever. So we had a decent Monday. We had 27 yesterday, 20-some on Monday, and on Sunday we got the rest of those, which would have been like maybe 30-some that we picked up on Sunday. So anyway, this is what is going on here. Let's see what this 82 tournament, the longest running one, what it is doing. I'm hoping that they're fairly close to packing. I want to see them packing. Do we have a brand new follow? Yes, we do. Hang on a second. I need to get to another screen so I can see it better. Fine by me, pal. Hey, thank you for your follow on the channel. You should be follower number 831. Thank you, or 839. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate the follow. Thank you for supporting the Old Farts channel. Very much appreciated. Okay, and let's see what Cubs fan 23 Steve is saying. His team is in a division with a 6-time Diamond champ Minneapolis Millers. Oh my gosh. An 8-time Diamond champ Durham Los Toros, and 3-time Montreal Expos. Holy moly, and you're 34-29. You have a winning record in that division? How in God's name did you do that? How did you? Ugh. I feel sorry for you there, Cubs fan 23, Steve. You're in a tough, tough spot. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Hughesman's saying, okay, my method should work when there are more frequent off days. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I understand where you're coming from there. Okay, let's go ahead and leave this outfit alone. Okay, I'm losing 1-0 in the quarterfinal to the Olivia Pogregos that are owned by Pogrigo. We've seen this team around a time or two or three around the block in bronze tournaments. So they're sitting at 9-3. I'm 8-6. They may be looking a little bit favorable since they only have 3 losses and I've taken 6 losses so far. They just handed me my 6th loss. So I'm wondering out loud if I'm actually going to make it out of the quarterfinals and get into this area over here, which is where you start earning packs. If you make it to the semifinals in a 32-team best of 7, if you make it to the semifinals, you are assured of at least 3 packs. If you make it through the semifinals and get to the finals, then you are assured of at least 5 packs. And that you get 5 packs if you lose in the finals, and you get 10 packs if you win in the finals. Another brand new follow from, oh my goodness, okay, Rev Sober. Rev Sober, thank you for your follow on the channel. You should be follower number 840. Thank you for your follow. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated, each and every one of you following me on the channel, because that number still absolutely blows my mind. I was expecting to maybe get 100 or 2, but 840? Come on now. Quit. Well, no, I don't want to do that. Let's keep the stream at least PG-13. Or somebody in my family used to like to tease me a lot, and he says, I wouldn't. You're my favorite turd. So I didn't actually say it. I could have bleeped it out and said, I wouldn't. You're my favorite turd. Okay. Alrighty. So we just had, oh, that's on the other, on my alt Twitch account up there. They just got themselves a drop, but I don't have that drop associated with any team. So anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here and go see what my theme team number 2 is looking like. And then we'll jump over to team number 3, my packs only outfit, and that's where we're going to start opening packs up today. And we've already missed ad break number 1. Let's go ahead and take where ad break number 2 should have been. Let's go ahead and do our first ad break of the day, shall we? So let's hang on, please, for this word from our sponsors. Stay tuned, please. Okay, gang, while you were on your ad break, I went ahead and moved over to team number 2, my Cincinnati area, my Redders. And here you get to see the name with all the capitals in the right spots. My Redders with the R-E-D and the S capitalized, so that you know that they are largely Reds based. And here's where I get to introduce a new little angle to things here, because in honor of my theme team, and only by the fact that I had a little bit of money left over from my December payout that I got in January, in the middle of January from Twitch. I didn't have enough to subscribe to all my usual channels. So what I ended up doing, I used most of my stream money to pay off two very important things. I had a Christmas credit card bill to pay, and I have my annual real estate taxes came due, both this month. And I just got one, the bigger one of the two, which was the not the Christmas card, but the Christmas cards, but the real estate taxes were the top dog in that department. So most of my dough went to those two areas, and I had a little bit of dough left over. I don't know if you caught TJ's stream last night. If you saw TJ Lowerman's Shipping Up to Boston stream last night at 9 p.m. Eastern, you would have seen a promotion between OOTP and StatHead, the baseball reference website. So what I did was I took the code off of that, the promo code off of TJ's stream, and I went to StatHead and I got the $25 discount and bought a year's worth of StatHead. So what that's going to give me is more ammunition than I ever had before in trying to find people and players for this theme team right here. Because my theme team has 3 different prongs to it by which somebody can qualify to play here. One of them I need to do a lot more research on. In fact, 2 of them I need to do a lot more research on. Former Reds aren't that difficult to find, okay? If you're affiliated with the Reds Major League Club, I know about you usually, okay? I will know about you, and you'll be on my theme team. But if you qualify by any one of my other 2 means, one of those other 2 is if you're a native of the Cincinnati area. The 8 counties in and around Cincinnati, making up the Cincinnati greater metropolitan area, if you are from those 8 counties. And that's where I need to do some research, because I don't know everybody that was born or raised around here. So I'm going to be doing more and more research using StatHead to help me out here, because I can go down and sort by the individual high school if I need to, okay? Or I can't go any lower than a high school. I can go by the place they were born. I can go by where they went to high school. I can go by where they went to college, because that's the other piece of it, okay? Is anybody who played college ball in the greater Cincinnati metro area. And here's one that I knew about, but I kind of didn't remember it until I saw it in live data on StatHead. I was looking for baseball players who were graduates or had attended Miami University up in Oxford, which is in Butler County. It's in the Cincinnati metro area. And it's where my second oldest daughter lives and works. She's a tenured librarian up there. But anyway, some of these people I didn't know about, but the one I should have remembered was the one that stands out the most. Walter Alston, Hall of Fame manager. He also played baseball at Miami University of Ohio. Walter Alston is one of them. There's another name, and it's kind of escaping me right now, but let's see if I still have that other screen up where you can't see it. But I can tell you here in just a little bit. Okay, let me see here. Okay, here we go. There we are, okay? All right, Charlie Leibrandt. Remember him? Pitcher? Charlie Leibrandt went to Miami. Walter Alston went there. Some other names here. Scott Sauerbeck was another one. Billy Doran, who was from the Cincinnati area anyway, he grew up in Mount Healthy, which is a suburb right next door to Finneytown. So Bill Doran went to Miami also. Charlie Leibrandt, as already mentioned. Jack Baldwin, was one. Brooks Lawrence, that put in a stint with the Reds, he went to Miami also, but Walter Alston was perhaps the best known one. So if I'm looking around the area at universities and colleges, I have yet. I only got through Miami University of Ohio. I already knew that Sandy Koufax pitched baseball for the University of Cincinnati. So I already know I have him on my theme team. I have his perfect 100 on my theme team. And I'm hoping to get Jim Bunning someday. Jim Bunning qualifies on a couple of counts. He grew up in Southgate, Kentucky, which is just across the river in Campbell County, which is part of the metro area. He grew up in Southgate. And his perfect card that just came out is another one of my targets. He also played his college ball here in Cincinnati at Xavier University. So I've got several different colleges I can look at. I've got Xavier, I've got UC, University of Cincinnati, I've got Miami, University of Ohio, I have Thomas More College in Kentucky, I've got Northern Kentucky University, I've got Mount St. Joseph's College here in Ohio, and there may be, I'm trying to think, there might be one or two other little mini campuses hither or yon that fit in the metro area. But Northern Kentucky comes to mind, Thomas More, Mount St. Joe, where I've got another daughter employed, but that's another story. Yeah, Mount St. Joe is one I can look at. Xavier, UC, Miami up the road. There are several colleges here in the Cincinnati metro area that I can take a look at and find out who used to play or who at least attended those schools that played Major League Baseball. And that'll give me some more ammunition to feed into my theme team. Then I can also go and go by where they were born or raised. And what I intend to do, probably to take the best advantage of it, is find out who went to what area high school. I'm compiling a list of all of the high schools represented in the 8-county metro area, which is going to be quite a number of high schools, between Cincinnati Public Schools, which has quite a number of high schools in and of themselves. But if I just take the Greater Catholic League South Division, I've got St. Xavier. I've got Moeller. Who went to Moeller? Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Larkin, Buddy Bell, Buddy Bell's brothers, or Buddy Bell's sons, I should say, David Bell, Mike Bell. They all went to Moeller because at the time their dads were playing for the Reds. So Barry Larkin is another one. He went to Moeller High School. Jim Bunning went to St. X. And St. X is only just a couple of good golf shots out my back window here. If I go in my backyard and get out a driver and tee up a golf ball, I could hit it about halfway between here and St. X. They are very, very close. In fact, when St. Xavier built, which was then their brand new campus back in the 1960s, they used to be located downtown, St. Xavier, which is associated with Xavier University by way of the fact that they're both run by the Jesuit branch of the Catholic faith. But St. Xavier High School used to be located downtown, but they built a new high school here, like I said, right in my backyard practically. And even then, and they still call it on occasion, the Finneytown Hilton, because it is located in the confines of the non-town area of Finneytown. Remember, Finneytown is not a town; it is a school district that's carved out of a piece of Springfield Township. So yeah, Finneytown is not a town, but there used to be a Finneytown. But the old historic Finneytown is located entirely within the city of Cincinnati, just kind of around the corner from where I live here. The original Finneytown, which is where the original Finney is buried, there's a cemetery there where Ebenezer Ward Finney that Finneytown is the original town was named for. It's just a little tiny clump of houses there just before you get outside of the city and into the township, into Springfield Township. But Springfield Township got the bright idea to, or somebody, the people living in Finneytown now got the bright idea historically to create their own school district out of a piece of it and happened to call it Finneytown because that was the historic name of the nearest location, which is now within entirely the city of Cincinnati. So Finneytown is a town that doesn't exist. We're governed by the same township trustee government that the rest of Springfield Township is governed by. We don't have our own form of government other than the local school board. That's all we have, is a local school board that's answerable to folks in our district. But that's another story. So I can go down to the individual school. I could go to Madeira High School and find out who's played for them. Oh, look at, there's Andrew Benintendi. Yep, he grew up around here. So yeah, so I've got all kinds of things I can use the StatHead stuff for, and I'm looking forward to milking it for all it's worth, not only for numbers and statistics, but also other things of interest like where somebody is from, what school they went to, what college they went to, okay? I can pick up all of that background information from right here for the grand total of, by the time they took the $25 discount, it cost me about 60 bucks. And it will last me for an entire year. So that's what we be looking for, is all that nice info. So if you want to get a good deal on StatHead and the Baseball References website called StatHead, go use the code that you want to use for the discount. It's not the same as the one that's in the OOTP official channel forums. There's an old out-of-date code that is there in the forums under a post from Rich Grisham. The new code is almost like the old code. The old code used to be OOTP25 to get $25 off of the price of StatHead. But now it is 23 OOTP25. 23 OOTP25 is the new promo code that you take as a coupon code when you go to checkout of StatHead's site after you choose the yearly option as opposed to the monthly option. Monthly, the baseball only part costs you $8 a month. But if you decide to pay by the year and go from monthly to annual, it becomes then an $80 proposition. They take 2 months off of that $8 a month thing, so you're not paying for 12 months, you're paying for the equivalent of 10 of those months and getting the other 2 for free. So 80 bucks would get it for you without the discount. With the discount, you get everything for 55 bucks plus tax, which came out to me to be close to 60 bucks. Okay? So you can get access to the StatHead database for baseball only for about 60 bucks while the promotion is going, and the promotion ends, I think it's like February the 2nd. February the 2nd, the deal goes away. So if you're going to do it, now's the time to do it, because February 2nd, it goes away, disappears from the face of the earth, and you won't have an inkling of how to get in there, unless you want to pay full price, of course, which is 80 bucks for the annual subscription for baseball only. Now, if you get the whole schmear of sports that they cover with statistics, it runs a little bit more. It's something like, I think it's 120 bucks for an annual subscription to everything. So if you're into everything and want to get into all of their stuff, I think they have hockey, they have basketball. I think they have yet even another sport in there that I didn't really pay that much attention to. But if you go to stathead.com, you get an idea of the flavors, different flavors of databases you can get yourself into if you decide to go for it. But stathead.com, StatHead.com, it's a fantastic resource. Yeah, I could not agree with you more there, Cubs fan 23 Steve. It is a very, very good resource, and you can get all kinds of interesting junk out of there. But I mean, like, the first thing it told me, Charlie Liebrandt went to Miami University. I had no idea. I knew that Walter Alston went there because he's in their Hall of Fame. I've been in their gymnasium where they have their Hall of Fame pictures up for all their people, and I got to see Walter Alston there. I go up there once a year to go see Ohio University come to Oxford to visit the Miami Redhawks, because I have a good friend of mine that lives up in Fairfield, next county up in Butler County, that's just south of Hamilton, which is where Joe Nuxhall grew up. But he's from Fairfield. He went to Miami. I grew up in Southeast Ohio. I went to OU. So the two of us go up together, and we go out to lunch together. And sometimes we have lunch with my daughter up there. And then we go to the ball game. And then hit up our favorite store on the way back, which from way back in the day used to be the spot where you picked up your beer. If you were going to Miami, you could go down there and pick up some beer and run it back to campus. So there's a little town just a few miles down below Oxford called McGonigal, and there's a market in there that is a very, very popular spot. My friend and I always stop in there to pick up stuff. Like I'll maybe buy a lottery ticket, and he'll maybe buy some snacks or something to take home. He's not on a keto diet. I am. I might get a diet soda or something of that nature. But I think the last time I was in that store, I picked up something that I found out since then is not on my keto diet, and that's Fireball whiskey. I could get a little, like a 1 or 2 ounce bottle of this stuff for like $1. So I used to like that Fireball stuff until I started on the keto and found out, oops, there's a little bit of sugar in this and I can't do it. But but you see what I'm talking about. It's a fun trip going up there to see the basketball game where my OU Bobcats take on the Miami Redhawks, and my Miami buddy and my OU self get to sit there and enjoy the game. So yeah, we're going to have fun this year in it's going to be later in February. I think it's February 26th. We're going to be going up there to the place where I can see Walter Alston's Hall of Fame picture for the Miami University Athletic Hall of Fame up there in their gymnasium, which is otherwise known as Millett Hall, Millett. So Walter Alston, Miami University grad. Charlie Liebrandt, I really didn't know. Jack Baldschun, I didn't know. Brooks Lawrence, even though I knew him from his Reds days, I didn't know that he went to Miami. And anybody else on that list, I had no idea. I think amongst their newer players that they got there, there's only one that retired as early as 2012, and that's a guy named Adam Eaton, Eaton. He played for what looks like 5 seasons, from 2008 through 2012. I can't tell you. Well, let's see. I can click on his name and it'll tell me where he played. Tell me exactly where he played. Oh, he was born in Springfield, Ohio, where I used to live before we moved to Cincinnati. But he went to Miami University, okay. And where did he play? He went to Kenton Ridge High School. I know exactly where that is. But where did he play? He played in the LA Angels organization. He was with them for 1 major league season back in 2021. He started in no games. He appeared in 1 game. It looks like he finished the game. Now, what was his position? Let me see. What's his position? I see everything but his position. Oh, it says he's still active. Probably playing minor league ball, though, because he doesn't have... Yeah, 2021, he doesn't have any 2022 stats yet. So I imagine he spent all of 2022 in the... Oh, I see. He started in 2012. Okay, duh. I was reading my stats wrong. Okay. He started his career in 2012. And in 2022, it says he's still active. So he had to play in 2022, but he had to play in the minors. Because 2021 is the only year that he shows anything with the Angels. He appeared in one game with them. He pitched for 1 inning and had a 0.00 ERA. He faced 5 batters, gave up a couple of hits, and that was it. That's the only stats I see on this Adam Eaton character. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff that you can find inside of StatHead. Enough of an ad for StatHead. Let's look and see what my readers are doing. And you can see right now they're not doing too good. They're in the basement of their division. But the last I looked, we were out of relegation. Have we regressed back to relegation? Let's see here. I got a sim coming in. This would be the 4 o'clock sim. I got me a win. Okay, that looks better. Okay, you can see I've got all of these players in here. Wade Hoyt, you think, okay, he was a Pirate and a Yankee. What does he have to do with the Reds? He played baseball, not here, but in Pittsburgh or in New York. But he was the Reds' radio voice for quite a number of years. So he is a good card to go for. I'm going for his perfect card next. I want to get Wade Hoyt's perfect card. I want to get, let's see, there's another perfect card I want to go get. Now, who am I looking for here? I've already got Johnny Bench's perfect card. I want to get Joey Votto's perfect card to play on this theme team, okay? His card is one I want to go for. I want to get the Ted Kluszewski perfect card. I want to get the Wade Hoyt perfect card, as I mentioned before. I want to get the Jim Bunning perfect card. Those 4 right there, Votto, Bunning, Kluszewski, Wade Hoyt. If I can get those 4 perfect cards, I will be in Fat City with this outfit. So anyway, I want to look and see how we are doing, and EVC will be happy to get the resources shown here. As we look around the Theme Team League, we have 2 different Theme Team Leagues. This is one of them. We are in Bronze 244. That is on the bronze level. We have 2 leagues. We split up where there were 40 teams total in bronze in the theme team community. So we split them into 2 20-team groups so that they could be in leagues together. But here I am down here, 28 and 36, only 8 games under 500. How am I looking in relation to relegation? Look at here. I am sitting 1 full game above the drop zone. I'm pretty close, but I am out of relegation. I had been down here where the Toronto Blue Jays are currently sitting, who are owned by BJ Team Waz 77. Waz, we know from the Diamond League travails, and also Perfect League. He's been to Perfect League, I believe, a time or 2 or 3. But Waz is a well-known manager. Kirby Corner, owned by Coach Dave. Is Coach Dave in the chat today? He comes in here and spends time with us in this Old Fart community, sometimes on occasion. Clavette, we've seen him before. The Texas Strangers, owned by Reginald. Who else do we have in here? The Iconium Copperheads that belong to Defender, St. Charles Leaners. NASCAR Fan, 999. Okay, the Arlen Zephyrs, owned by Tommy Wasconi. Okay, King of the Hill theme. Okay, you can see a lot of different manager names in here that we know. What about the Wampanoag Trailblazers? Calvin 40. Okay, there's my team. And then the Schuylkill 78ers. T-Chuck owns them. The Arizona Snecklads, owned by Waffles. Okay, we know him. Okay, let's see, the I Love the 80s theme team, WS11. Milwaukee's Best, owned by Tombo Slice. All God's Creation, M. Beacon is their manager. The A-Town A-List, Bear Down Andy. Gloversville Golden Glovers, owned by Kip. Philadelphia Elephants, Corked Bat. California Dreamin', Coach Dave again. Okay, California Angels, Angels TTM. There's Pittsburgh Bridges, owned by Preacher Boy. Alphabet Soup, FJE2. The TTC Venezuela, Miggy and Friends. Madden Mask, if he's in chat. There's his team, otherwise known as Madden Mask. And our old friend, longtime friend, Minerva, I think he's still Minerva 9298 in Discord, or not in Discord, but in Twitch. But there he is in second place. And look at here, the Mid Florida early aughts, owned by Pepper Noodles. Okay, they're on top of the entire league standings. No, they're not on top of the entire league standings. Who else do we have up here? The Seattle Mariners, owned by Subliminal Glory. Okay, St. Louis Browns, owned by Syndra. The Stargell Stars from our matey. And what about the Fernando Maniacs? Oh, who's that guy? What the hell's his name? Oh, EVC. EVC himself, the guru and demigod, and rightfully so, of the theme team community, because he's the guy who does all the work and pulls all this stuff together. So, big props to EVC and NYC and his theme team efforts that make the game a little bit more fun for those of us taking part in this particular facet of it. So, thanks to EVC. Now, that's pretty much what this team has been doing. I want to see. I've got my 3 tournaments spammed up. I'm not going to take time to look at any of them. Let's go over to team number 3 and take a look at them. And then we're going to start opening packs and work our way backwards through the other 2 teams, okay? That's got to be another Harris Heller tune, because he has so many of them that are Asian sounding in their themes, or instrumentation, I should say. This team plays Iron Best of 5, so I'm going to start spamming here. And I want to buy another pack before we go opening, because I've got 1K here that I can play with that I did not have last night, which was the last time I got in to take a look at these guys. So they will start out with 15 packs. We will have well over 100 packs total by the time we are done accumulating. And look at here, we are in 3rd place in our division, 8 games out of the lead. There's the Minneapolis Millers right there that we've seen around a time or 2 or 3. They are leading the wild card. How are my Wildcats looking in the wild card race? I need to get out of promotion relegation back to the regular scheme of things. We're a half game out of the wild card. I figured we'd be close, but take a look how close the going is there. 7 teams going for 3 spots. The 7 games out team, I think from there on down, you're probably looking at them being out of the picture, and it's going to be amongst these 7 teams right here who's going to decide who's going to be in the wild card. But and that's going to be my easiest route to the playoffs, because I'm 8 games out of the division lead of the Las Vegas Desert Foxes, owned by Stuff Thing. Okay, stuff this. I'm sorry, could not resist that. But anyway, they're sitting up there. The Winnipeg Chickadees, under Canadian flag. Who are they owned by? Kezi Cat. Don't know them. I think I know this guy. The Kern River Rafters. Badger owns them. Billstown Fightins. JMDJR. Okay. Don't know any of these guys down here at this level, because I'm used to spending my managerial time in other venues, I guess. And there is our next ad break, second one of the day, which will be our next to last one. Before we start opening packs, why don't we go ahead and take ad break number 2 in where number 3 should be, and by the time you get back, we'll be ready to start ripping packs, okay? Let's go ahead and hear this word from our sponsors. Stay tuned, please. Okay, gang, we are back from advertising, and I need to give a special shout out to Laptop Hound. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel with your Prime subscription. Thanks to Laptop Hound for 3 months in a row. So thanks to Lap, and you know what that means? The best around. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. You're the best. And yes, Laptop Hound, you are the best. So thanks again. And that gets us ready to get into our pack ripping. Let's prepare ourselves, shall we? Let's go. Okay, let's get into the very first of our 15 packs now on this team. The last one is a diamond pack, so we know that's coming up. Okay, I would be looking for historic iron cards here. All I see are live irons, so there's nothing here for me to pay attention to. Let's go on. 14 packs to go. And about the same sort of story here. Live cards or non-iron cards. And again, the same thing. Pack luck isn't with me so far. I'm hoping to see some better cards. Come on, game. Let's see it. What about Ted Power, former Red? Okay, I've already given him a shot. What about Mike Krivich? And I've already given him a shot. Okay, looking for good historic iron cards to play on this Iron Best of 5 tournament team. All live cards? Come on, game. You can do better than that. Been through 5 packs and not gotten squat. Live silver here, but I don't do anything with live silvers. Keep going. Yikes, where's my pack luck gone? It has gone south. Seriously south. Oh, wait, okay, there's a bronze plat 4. Okay, I guess that'll have to do for now. 7 packs to go. We're halfway through this set of packs already. There, finally. It was asked a little bit ago, but it's another case of asking you shall receive. I got me a gold card. What's hanging out back here? Let's see. Live Matt Chapman. I'll bet I can sell him, and I can. Bare minimum for Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman's going up for bare minimum. And if he doesn't sell by tonight, I'll go back in and cancel the sell order and quick sell him. Okay? 6 packs to go. At least we know we got a diamond card coming up at the end of this. Okay? Nothing new here. Let's keep going. Okay, Jose Alvarez. We've already looked at him. Can I see another nice card? Okay, there it is. Jose Cruz with the San Francisco Giants. And he's a first-timer to the collection, so where does he fit in? He fits in on the CC5 Power Mission. Let's go. Okay, so this team being packs only, we're going to hang on to all of our first-timers. So this card is a keeper, and we will keep him. That 8% might be entirely tied up in this Ted Cruz or Jose Cruz card. Ted Cruz, who the hell is he? Okay. Okay, 3 packs to go, and one of them is a diamond pack. And this isn't it. Let's see about this one. This one's not a diamond pack, but it's a gold pack, and we got 2 gold cards hanging out in here. What's the first gold? Let's see it. Live Brandon Nimmo, and the other one is live Brandon Woodruff, and it kind of fits considering the fact that all of these other cards in the pack were lives. But let's see, are they dupes? Can I sell them? I can sell this Brandon Woodruff, and he's going up for bare minimum. 1001 will get you a Brandon Woodruff. Okay, how about Brandon Nimmo? He's worth bare minimum, so we're going to put him up for 1001 as well. So if you don't have Brandon Nimmo or Brandon Woodruff, the cheap Brandons, better than cheap Brandy. 2 cheap Brandons are up on the market right now. Now here's our diamond pack. Let's see if we got a decent looking diamond card here. Diamond and a gold. Nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. What's the gold curtain got behind it? Live Lucas Lucci. Now, please don't be a live card. I'd love to see something historical here, or hysterical, or even a limited edition card. That card is that card might be able to pitch on this team. That card might be able to pitch on this team. 96 historical Andy Pettit. Let's go. What's this card worth? Oh, only 25K. Heck yes, we'll take it. And there's why he's worth 25K. He doesn't have a mission yet. Oh, that card is a keeper, definite keeper, because he might even pitch on this particular outfit. I'm pretty sure he will have a chance to do that. That is an expensive non-mission card, and it's got to appear sooner or later in a mission. Otherwise, what a waste of a good diamond card. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Beautiful card, okay? Oh, the Dave Koslow's a decent iron card. Thanks there, D. Dempsey. I appreciate that. I'll go back and take a look at him later because I missed him. A theme team of Brandons there. Laptop hound. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's check my missions and see if I got anything going with my missions. No, I didn't. I got nothing. I got a whole lot of nothing on my missions. Okay? Let us see. Do I have any treasury here yet? I can't buy any new cards, so I'll have to come back here later and check out this account and see if I've made some money from card sales. And if I don't make any money from card sales, I'll go out and cancel some things and quick sell them. But in the meantime, I need to spam another Iron Best of 5. But I'll remember that about the Koslow card. I appreciate that. We will look for him. All right. Let us see what is going on now in team number 2. Okay, the theme teams packs are coming up next. Okay, I've got everything still running on my tournament front. Okay, 26 packs to open on these guys. Let's go. I don't think they have much in the way of premium packs. I think they might have a silver at the end. We'll be able to tell here very soon as the game lets me in. Future milestone mission card. Nice thought there, Twan Alex. I like that idea. Oh, and Lap is saying that he wants to see what Paul Sporer has to say about the new content coming out tomorrow night. So do I, as far as that goes. I love Paul Sporer's takes on things anyway. Okay, so let's see here. I think we already found out about this particular team coming up in the world a little bit. And that was the result of the last sim that we saw. So I want to take a look and see. Yes, I only have one gold pack and 25 standard packs. 25 standard packs and one gold pack. Let's go ahead and keep on moving and get going here with this particular team's packs. And I've already got their tournament team pretty well set. There's a whole lot of Plat 4 iron cards on this team. Okay. Come on, I clicked you. Let's go. There's a guy who used to be my ace iron pitcher 2 seasons ago, or 2 game cycles ago in Perfect Team 21. Dishnet 34, no less a cognoscenti than he, was salivating over the Paul Blackburn Perfect Team 21 card as an extreme ground baller. And he was a little bit higher. I think it was a 59 that particular year. So yeah, the card was quite a bit more tasty than this live 57 iron. So Paul Blackburn's a good pitching card 2 seasons ago, or 2 game cycles ago. All right, nothing new here. Come on, game. Let's see some better pack luck than that. Please, please, please. Nice cards. Nice cards. I'm not seeing nice cards. I want to see nice cards. Come on, give them to me. I'm not getting anything. I did get a build lineup Tug McGraw. What about Nelson Santavina? I've seen him already. Let's keep going. X-Red Amir Garrett. Nothing here. Ooh, Jocko Milligan. Okay, decent looking bronze plat 4. First time on this account. This team plays Ace of Iron, so we need some good iron cards. What do we got here behind the gold curtain? Whoa! Whoa! Plat 4 gold. Hank Thompson, let's go, baby. Nice card. What's he worth? 26.65. Yep. But we're not going to sell him. We're going to keep him. He goes into plat 4 high gold. We're keeping this guy. We're keeping that guy. Okay, let's keep going. Nothing new here. 15 packs to go. Felipe Lopez, nice Reds card. Good plat 4 iron card there. Jerry Kindle. Maybe looking at him because look at the defense on that card. That second base card. Decent defense. I might have to give him a try. Okay, all live cards. Nothing here. 13 to go. All live cards here. Even with the fine Brandon Crawford. Speaking of Brandons, that's the third Brandon that I've seen on live cards. Between Nemo and the other guy. Nothing new here. No, okay, let's keep going. Brandon Woodruff, yes, was the other. Woodruff, Nemo, and Crawford. There's your theme team of Brandons there, Lap. Okay, let's keep going. Hey, Daniel Espino. Duplicate, I can sell this guy. I can sell him. Anybody that needs this Future Legend card from the Cleveland Guardians, we're getting ready to put him up for sale. He's going to go up for $334. $334. Perfect points for this duplicate Future Legend card that I do not need. So if you need this Future Legend card for Daniel Espino, go out and get him. He is out there to be had. Cheapest price. Okay, 7 packs to go. Another gold card. What do we got here? Something nice? Live Brian Baker. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's see. Yeah, that's bare minimum if ever I saw it. And if it doesn't sell later, I'll go back and quick sell. Okay. He's out there for 10.01. Five packs to go. Nothing here at all. Can I get some good cards, please, game? Live Donovan Solano with my Reds. Other than that, there's even more. What about Alzarilla? Hey, he's a first-timer to the collection. He helps with Cooperstown Club 1 extra base hits. Nice card. I'm thinking about taking all these marginal cards that go towards missions that aren't going to do me any good for my theme team. I'm thinking about rounding them all up in one batch and selling a bunch of them. Okay, so let us consider this one a keeper for now to be benched and sold later, because I want to get them all together in one fell swoop. Last pack, we knew it was a gold, and let's see what it is. Something good? Live Hobie Milner. Okay, that's better than nothing. And he's going to be quick sold to get 1K out of him. And that does it for this team. How did we do with missions, if anything at all? Because I didn't see anything as cards were flying by. Nothing new in missions. Okay, so we're ready to leave this outfit and start opening packs on the Flames. Okay, so we're already full up on tournaments here. We don't need to do any more. I haven't been able to sell very many cards today. Let's get out of here and start ripping packs in Diamond. And if I can get out of here a little early today, it won't kill me because, like I said, I do have some mushrooms I need to saute before I mix them in with the rest of the leftover egg roll in a bowl. Okay, so I can have some nice sauteed shrooms in my mix. Okay, so I'll take a look at that number 82 tournament maybe a little bit later. But for right now, we got 85 packs to rip. So let's do that. And now tonight is going to be my round number 2. It's going to be my midweek round for opening up or trying to earn my historical challenge packs on all 3 of my teams. Because sometime between Wednesday night, Thursday morning, that's when I try to do my midweek run of challenge packs. And then I pick up my next ones this coming Sunday. So in between Sundays, I have a midweek session of challenge packs, because you're only allowed 1 challenge pack every 72 hours. And that gives me a good solid 72-hour window on either side of the midweek, which I'm in just about now, or really by tonight, I'll be in there. So we got ourselves another win from the Mine Fire. So we took 3 out of 4 games from them in their park. So I'm pretty doggone pleased with that little venture. But the Ravenna Roadrunners aren't laying over and playing dead. They are keeping pace with this old fart. The Mine Fires fell back to 3.5 back again, and they lost a game of position here to the Roadrunners. But the Roadrunners are keeping pace with me. They're only 2 games back, so they're breathing down my neck. And I don't like the breathing down my neck part. My neck gets ticklish, don't you know? And if you believe that, I got some land in northwest Arkansas I'd love to sell you. Okay, let's start opening packs, guys. The pack luck has been a little bit less than stellar today. We'll have over 100 packs total, but not really much to show for it. Not very much so far. I'm hoping to see some better cards as we go through this stuff. Because right now, I'm not seeing a whole heck of a lot to get excited about. Which is not typical for my streams. I usually pull some decent cards. But I have to admit, that Plat 4 Gold was a nice draw. And the Plat 4 the Historic Diamond that isn't in a mission yet. Those 2 were halfway decent cards, especially the Diamond card. But that was 2 teams ago. And I'm not seeing anything here worth my while. Well, Johnny Ray, but I've already got all the Plat 4 bronzes, so can't use him. Tommy Clark Reds card. Nice to see that. Okay, Ed Sprague. Okay, this team plays bronze tournament, not irons. Okay, keep going. Hey, Historic Silver, Dennis Menke, with, I do believe that's Milwaukee Braves, not Milwaukee Brewers. I believe that's a Milwaukee Braves logo, and we can sell this Menke card. So let's see what he's going for. He's going to go, I think, for 714. 70 off of L10. He's part of the Cal Ripken Jr. Build a Lineup Silver Mission. So 714 perfect points will get you this Dennis Menke card, okay? He is now on the market. Go get him for the best price that's available out there, okay? Nothing else there. Keep going. 72 packs to go. I think, yeah, we have, we've got about 10 minutes until our final ad break of the day. I think we're doing very well in terms of time. Live Rafael Devers, that started out as a 68 bronze and ended as an 80 gold. So he's done a decent job of bringing himself up in the live card world with 12 points of upgrade. But we're going to sell him as a duplicate, and it looks like he's going to go for bare minimum. He is bare minimum. So Rafael Devers is out there for sale. If you need him, go get him. And if not, I'll just come back later on tonight and see if he's still up for sale. And if he is, I'll quick sell him. All right, nothing new here. 70 packs to go. A whole lot of nothing. That Paul Spoljaric card, I've got him pitching for me in bronze. That's a decent bronze pitching card. The one that was in that last pack, I just noticed him as I was leaving. Or else I would have advertised him a little bit more. But we do have us a gold card, finally. What's hanging out back under here? What's under here? Ooh, baby. David DeJesus, 81 gold with the KC Royals. Let's go. What mission's he in? He's in a couple of missions I already have done. and someone wants to buy him for bare minimum, but I think this card is worth a little bit more. He's got a little bit more cachet to him, so I'm going to sell him still for the best price of $10.01. I'm cutting you a bargain. I'm cutting you a bargain. You can get that card for $10.01. Okay. Nothing new here. Colin Moran's a free agent. He's not a red anymore. Ooh, Mike Morgan. I know this is going to be a dupe. I can sell him. He is good for, I'm trying to think, with Cooperstown Club. No, he's not in any of the CC missions, but he is in Name Game Mike. He's in KB's Silver mission, and he's in the 1989 mission, all of which are complete. He's a duplicate. Someone trying to sell him for $5K. Can we say gouge, people? I do mean gouge. Wow. L10 is only 9K or 900 here. Only 900. So we are going to go 816 perfect points to go 80 off of L10. Since it's an 800 card on L10, we're taking 80 off and selling it for 816. So he's up for sale. Mike Morgan card, if you need him for those 3 missions, 816 perfect points, and he is yours. Okay. Let's keep up the pack luck here, guys. I want to see some good cards continuing. And Mr. Piscotti is no longer a red. Hey, we're keeping up on the good stuff. Keeping up on the good stuff. What's behind the gold curtain? Live Nestor Cortez. Okay, he will sell, and it looks like he's going to sell for a little bit more because he's a Yankee card. They have a little bit more value built into him. This one's going up for $10.99. Nestor Cortez for $10.99 on the market right now. Best price. Okay. Now let's keep on moving. 63 packs to go. Gold card belonging to Rafael Devers one more time. Okay. And I'm just going to quick sell this guy. He's getting quick sold. Okay. Next pack. Yeah. Nah. Oh, nice gold card. Let's see what's back here. Spotswood Poles. Let's go. Negro League 2 mission, I'm pretty sure. No, Negro League 1 outfielders. This is the one that gets you Cool Papa Bell as the outfield topper. He's got a good value to him. Somebody wants to buy him for 1.3. Someone wants to sell him for 1.84. Let's try to split the difference here and go $15.99. $15.99 will get you a Spotswood Pole gold 80 card for the Negro League 1 missions, which is topped by Cool Papa Bell in center field. If you need him, go get him. He is out there right now. Okay. Next pack. 60 to go. Yeah. Oh, hey, historic Bill Stoneman. And he is a keeper. He's not even in a mission yet. Talk about speculation, baby. This card is a spec card, and we are speculating thereof by keeping him. Nice draw there. The draw luck is starting to get to me a little bit. Mike Moustakas was given his unconditional release by the Reds, so he's out there as a free agent. Nothing here. 56 packs to go. We only have, about 7.5 minutes left, or 6.5 minutes left before our final ad break for the day. And we don't have a whole lot going on in the pack action. The packs are pretty puny today, comparatively speaking. Compared to the luck I've been getting on some of my streams, this one's kind of poor. This one ain't too hot. So I will try to entreaty the RNG pack gods to please bless this old fart with some good cards, please. Please, please, please. With fake sugar on it. I don't have any real sugar in the house. It's not keto. Amen. Let's go. I know it's sacrilegious as all hell, but I don't care. Hey, see there, ask and you shall receive. I prayed thereto, therefore I get. Ha! What's back here? Good card, I hope. Ah, Starling Marte. He's a good card. That should be worth at least 4K. I think, yeah, I'm going to sell him for bare minimum. 4001. If he doesn't sell by tonight, I cancel the sell order and quick sell him. Okay? Starling Marte is on the market. See there? I made entreaties to the pack gods and they came through for me. Now, I don't have the time to do it before every single pack. So forget that stuff. Okay. Okay. Nope. I guess I got to say it out loud. I can't do a silent one. Gold card. Okay, that'll play. That'll play. What do we got back here? Live Luis Arias. Nice card. Nice card. He's a dupe. We'll sell him. And it looks like since he's in that third mission, the AL All-Star Batters, he's going to go for something like $11.49 because look, somebody wants to buy him for $11.12. So I'm going $11.49 so that somebody in chat can have first crack at this Luis Arias card. $11.49. It's under all the price points and over this one over here. So go get him if you need him. He is out there. Best price. Okay. 45 packs to go. About 3.5 minutes until our last ad break of the day. Another diamond card. Those prayers worked, I guess. The RNG deities are on my side. Again, Sean Murphy. At least he's not a Brandon. Let's see what he's going to sell for. Quick sell is what he goes for because he's already out there for bare minimum. So what's the heck's the use of trying to put him up for something that I won't be able to get anything out of him for and have to go back and quick sell him tonight anyway. Okay, so 43 packs to go. Want to see some numbers. Laptop Hound is predicting a perfect incoming. Let's see. Okay, and Port Dog is telling me that I got to mash the space bar. I don't know why. I guess I'm functionally lazy. I like to keep this hand in my lap and this hand on the mouse so that I can move it around thereof. It's just kind of silly. I'd have to go if I was doing the space bar. But since I like to rest my non-working hand, I'm a mousy type of guy. Did anybody ever describe me as mousy? I don't think so. What's behind the gold curtain here? Let's see. Live Adam Ottavino. He's a duplicate. We will sell him. There's another quick seller. I think as this game cycle goes on, we're going to see more and more of these gold quick sellers followed by diamond quick sellers. Okay, I've got that Bill Lee card. I knew that already. Let's keep going. I've got all of the bronze and iron plat 4s. Nothing here. Yeesh. 37 packs to go. Got a minute and a half until our last ad break of the day. And this is a whole lot of nothing. Okay. And there, okay. Well, it came in a little bit before that minute and a half. I was reading my watch wrong or something. But anyway, let's go ahead while we're in between packs and 33 packs to go. Let's go ahead and take our final ad break for the day. Please hang on for these words from our sponsors. Please stay tuned. Okay, gang, we are back from advertising and we are ready to move on to the next pack. We have 33 to go before we are done for the day. And I'm hoping to see some decent stuff between here and the end. Laptop Hound is predicting an incoming perfect. We haven't seen a perfect in a while. And nothing new here either. Let's keep going. The pack luck has been, I'd say, a little bit subpar today. Even though we had that good diamond card a couple of teams ago, and we had a decent gold card. That Plat 4 gold card was not a bad card. Eee. 25 packs to go. Yeah, we're going to be done early today. Wait, we do have a Ned Garvin over here, who I'm pretty sure is a dupe. And yes, he is. He's going to be, I think, in one of the Dead Ball. Yes, he is. Dead Ball Silver Pitchers and Complete Games. He's in both of those missions. He's got an L10 of 587, but he's got a sell order for 450. I'm going to go 40 off of that sell order and put him up for 410 perfect points. 410 will get you a Ned Garvin card if you need him for Dead Ball Silver Pitchers plus the Complete Games mission. He is now on the market. Go get him if you need him. Okay, 24 packs to go. Some more decent cards, please. That's not decent. That's indecent. Yeah, nothing here. Kind of boring. I mean, like, I'm going to go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. I'm going to get myself to the kitchen and start sauteing some shrooms. Whoops, Bob Musil with the Yankees. He's a dupe. We can sell him. Dead Ball Silver Batters and Cooperstown Club 5 extra base hits. Let's go. Haha. Okay. And that card was a dupe. I'm pretty sure I saw him as a dupe. Yes. So I'm going to put him up for, oh gosh, look at here. Gouge or not gouge? L10 is way down here, but the buys are way up here. Come on, game. Come on, folks. Either this is where the L10 should be, is somewhere in this neck of the woods in the 800s or higher, or else somebody really lowballed somebody else and got in and took the L10 down to here. I wish I could see L10 history to find out when it happened and what the low bid was that pulled it down so daggum far. But anyway, I'm going to go 182 for this Bob Musil card, even though he's probably worth maybe a 1K, as much as 1K more. We're not going to do it. You can get him for 182. He's on the market right now. Go get him if you need him. Okay. That was a strange looking sales history on that card, or sales or sell card history on that particular team. Okay. Former Red Tyler Molly now with the Twinkies. Nothing new here. 17 packs to go. Yep. We have hardly seen anything decent today. Not nearly as much as what we're used to seeing on this stream. Maybe the game just decided they were going to bypass the old man today. Because right now, it's looking a lot like that. Okay, let's keep going here. 11 packs to go. This stinks. Only 8 packs to go. Nice Plat 4, except I already own it. I have all the bronzes. Nothing here. We're going to be done early today, guys. I can almost guarantee you. 4 standard packs and 1 gold pack to go. Okay, 3 and 1. Historic silver Justin Turner. He's a dupe. We can sell him. And take a look, see here. He's worth 642 on the L10. The sell orders are higher, so we're going to take 60 off of this and put him up for sale for 582. 582 will get you a Justin Turner card that goes into Wade Boggs's Build a Lineup Silver Mission. Okay, Justin Turner up for sale right now. Okay. All right, 3 packs to go. Silvers, not good enough. Last standard pack coming up. 2 silvers there too, but they're both of the live variety. Okay, we are ready for our final pack of the day. It's a gold pack. Please have something good inside. I'd appreciate it. I want to see a good gold here. Well, we got us not only a gold, but we got us a silver historical. So let's go. Aha. Behind the gold curtain is, whoa, historical Harry Davis. He's going to be in a dead ball mission. Bet you a dime gets you $1. Dead ball gold plus batters plus Cooperstown Club 2 reliever. And look at, I have it 110 % complete. So he's a duplicate. We can sell him. And I think I'm going to put him up for about halfway between the buy order and L10, which is also where the sell order is at. Let's put him up for $19.99. $19.99 will get you a Harry Davis card. Okay, it is now on the market. Now let's do something with this Diomedes Olivo card. He's a dupe, and he is going to sell for okay, another case of gouge or not gouge, as Laptop likes to say it, Laptop Hound. Let's go 50 underneath of this and go 461. Whoops, except I got to start keying it in the right spot. 461 for this Diomedes Olivo card, and he is now on the market if you need him for the CC1 reliever or Southpaws in relief mission. He is out there. Okay, so in the meantime, I think we're pretty well done here. Let's see if we got any mission work done. I doubt seriously that we did. We didn't. We didn't get it. Okay, so let's go out and see what the tournament scene is up to. This 82 tournament's been running for a while. It's been running practically since the beginning of the stream. And we've got just about 2 hours under our belt. So we will take a look-see and see if we are packing yet. So I'm really, really hopeful that we are packing. Because we've already gotten 5 drops today that's made up the entirety of today's pack take. So I count that plus whatever else I get between now and the end of the day as going towards Wednesday's total packs. And yes, we are packing. We're playing. Look at that. The Totskoy Nuclear Bears, who were in my Diamond League last year. And we are playing them in the semifinal for the right to move on to the final. But by having made it this far, both Totskoy and my Flames have assured themselves of a minimum of 3 packs. Whoever loses this round wins 3 packs later on after the finals completed. Okay, excuse me. There we go. Alrighty, so we are packing, and now we're going to start looking for a raid candidate. Okay, so I need to get myself to another screen here in OBS to do that. Okay. Yeah, Luke 1111. Yes, I have been in the theme Team Fun and Games for 3 seasons now. Okay. You're sad that the name isn't Gorgo's Gettas. Now that's not a bad name. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Except I decided that that Getta thing could be a regional thing, which is kind of what I wanted with the Cincinnati area Marauders. Getta is a regional dish, just like the Cincinnati area is a region. So yeah, that's not too bad. But Laptop Hound didn't get to see the perfect that he called. Okay. Oh my. So Cubs fan 23 Steve is telling Luke 1111 that he got the he got the Gorgo pack luck today. I didn't get it. Somebody in chat had to get it, so I'm glad that Luke1111 got to get it. Okay, let me jump around and look in Twitch land and see what I can find going on out there for a possible raid candidate. So please bear with me a moment while I go searching for an answer. And what? I don't think I've ever seen this streamer before. Huh. The guy's name is Shaura. Schauera. He's doing NAFB Sims here. Okay? Now he is doing Out of the Park 23. I'm not familiar with his stream or his content at all. Oh, wait a minute. The last thing I saw showed him live. Let me back up one. Because I go to his channel and I don't see him. I don't see him on anything. Let me try this again. Oh, his next stream is in 4 days. That's what it is. That's how he appeared on the list. We don't have anybody to raid today, guys. So I guess I'm going to have to just say goodbye to you all by my lonesome self. Okay. So anyway, what I need to do, get myself to OBS and get ready to say sayonara to everybody. But thanks a lot for coming out today and spending time with the old fart. It's Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. I love doing that Joe Nuxhall tribute since he's not around to say it himself. It is listed on the side of Great American Ballpark, rounding third and heading for home, on the third base line of the stadium side. It says that in bright neon red letters. So thanks a lot, everybody. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Don't forget to tune in tonight. If you're a franchise hockey league manager, you can catch them, I believe, at 10 p.m. Eastern. But also before that, I believe Yukon Kazami is on. I forget what time she's on, either 8 or 9. Let me get you a good time for Yuka's stream. She will be on at 8 p.m. and going until 10. Okay? That is Yuka. Okay? Oh, and DA 186 will be on the same time as the franchise hockey manager boys. He will be on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So Yukon Kazami is on at 8 p.m. to 10, and DA 186 is on from 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. Eastern time today. So one more time, everybody, thanks for coming in, and thank you everyone for your support. Special thanks to Laptop Hound for his subscription on the channel, and to all of our new followers, thank you for coming in. We should be up to 830 or 831. I've lost count. But take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye. We'll see you next time around on Saturday, noontime, Eastern time, and that's when we'll open us up some more packs. Take care, everybody. So long.